Hello everybody, today in Firefall, we're going to look at another match from the NA Opening Cup that happened just a few days ago. On the blue team, I still don't know their name because this is recorded right after I recorded last time. So, we have Death3, Defox, Goonski, Grego, and Hino. And on the red team, we have Team SM. I have no idea what that stands for, but it's Superior's new team. We have Buds, Nutrigrain, Poor Billy, Superior, and the Jeffrey. Ray. Whatever. Blech. Don't know anything about either of these teams really, except for Goonski's blue team's last game. But we'll see how each team does. Right off the bat, we're gonna have a 5-man push from Superior's team, and with no HCAM farming. Meanwhile, the blue side is gonna have Defox farming that biotech HCAM, see if he can get ready for a push. Red team's grouping up. Unfortunately, they're just gonna push the ball under and see if they can try to TDM through, getting a nice wipe on the blue team. Hino takes a lot of burst damage, but Dragonfly quickly heals him up. Poor Billy and Buds get nuked. Nutrigrain taking a lot of damage. Death3 gets taken down though. Poor Billy gets taken down. Goonski is taken out next, and Nutrigrain follows up. Superior is taken down. The match is going in favor, but really it's just even right now as Grego's still up, Defox is still up, and Death3 is revived by the biotech. Buds grabs the ball though and is able to push down the blue team's right lane, see if he can push through. And he gets through and is able to get that nice 1-point score before getting taken out by the blue team. That was a great shot. He really knew that he wasn't going to make it and just tried to focus on getting that ball through them and into the goal with a nicely charged shot that was ready to go as soon as he turned the corner. Alright, right off the bat, Goonski pushes it into the red team's left lane. See if they can get some TDM like we saw last time. That is going to protect Goonski and see if he can push through. Again, he's drawing aggro from the red team, and they don't see that the blue team is coming right in to flank him. The distraction goes off, and Goonski pushes forward, but unfortunately, the focus fire just goes right on him as the blue team kind of steps back a bit too far. And we see Buds grab the ball. Grabbing a few health packs, see if he can stay alive while the red team's going to regroup. Unfortunately, wow, red team got wrecked on that team fight. But the ball is safely cleared, and the blue team's going to have to regroup and get to mid and fight SM all over again. I don't know, it was a good push by blue team, but as soon as they flanked, they pushed back really quickly, and Goonski, when he afterburned forward, just became an easy target for a red team. Now, once again, he's going to try to draw aggro, but it's not working this time, as red team stays center and is going to work on holding that choke point down so that the blue team can't push forward without Goonski. There he goes, drawing aggro again. Does the red team see it coming this time as Goonski just bolts out of there? The focus fire is just too strong for him as the red team pushes through and just gets ready to fight. Already with the numbers in favor, you can see a lot of focus damage going onto blue team. Nutrigrain actually gets focused down really well. Wow, blue team is just their focus is going really well as they pick up Poor Billy, but Hino gets taken down by the red team, and we'll see if the red team's able to push with this. Oh, miscatch by Superior as he tries to clear the ball just a bit more, and the rest of the red team is taken out by the blue team. Just great reactions from both sides, and just the tables were turned so quickly every time in that fight. But now we see Goonski trying to bait the red team out, see if they can get some poke damage in that chokehold they have in center. All right, here's team. His team's looking ready to go. Just waiting for them to move. The tension is great. I think that's what I'm supposed to say when nothing's happening. And here comes the red team, fully bulwarked and shielded, ready for a fight as Goonski pushes forward, but is quickly focused down. This time, Grego is able to push forward, and he misses the shot. Who's going to rebound it this time? As the looks like, there we go. Red team's able to clear the ball. Oh no. As the HKM comes out from D-Fox, they're able to rip through the red team. And Deathtree is able to get a nice, easy score in for the blue team, giving them a 2-point lead with only 25 seconds in the first period. I mean, TDM is dead even on these teams, and just the positioning is so important. All right, we're seeing some good bulwarks coming in from the blue team, splitting up a bit for the TDM, and but really they just don't care. I forgot about that. Okay, so this time let's look at blue team and see how they prepare. As we saw Superior's team, or red team, just not even bother with HKMs and just focus on the TDM fighting. But man, besides D-Fox and his great HKM that cleared out all red team for that goal, kills are even for both teams. So it's all going to come down to strategy for this one. We're getting some sound bugs. Ugh. But once again, we got a bulwark strategy coming from SM as they push out of the side lane and try to get that TDM going as quick as possible. Goonsky getting focused down. Deathtree getting focused down. But a good healing pillar from Deathtree is going to keep them all up. But oh, some great AoE from Nova Cannons is going to do some major damage to the blue team. Hino gets taken down, but is able to be healed back just barely by the barely by Deathtree. All right, now we're starting to see some retaliation as health bars go down for the red team, but Goonsky is focused down. Deathtree gets focused down. I Am Grego starting to take some damage. Superior finally gets focused down. Grego gets taken down. Looks like Bud's gonna be focused next as he has the ball, but only one member left. Oh, we have Hino getting taken down. Only one member up is Goonsky, and see if he can try to take it, but no. Just not enough time and way too much damage coming from red team. Oh, that was just a solid push by red team as we saw blue team splitting up just a bit, and the focus fire was able to be much more clear for the red team. They were just able to go pop, 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 pop. And blue team is struggling to focus on one target at a time until the very end where they only had a few teammates left. So SM is going to push down the blue team's left lane with a full team and poor Billy holding the ball. D-Fox taking us a poke. Red team taking some damage, but really not focus fired. Goonsky gets focused down very quickly. Hino takes some major damage. Looks like Grego's going to be focused next. Superior and Jeffrey get taken down. Poor Billy's going to be focused next. Oh my god, where's this fight going? Jeffrey gets swarmed by them, but he's trying to clear the ball, and Buds is open for a pass. Oh, there's not enough damage to get there, and red team's going to score again. Oh, that, like, it's so confusing to hold the numbers in your head during a solid team fight like that, where it's just going every which way. Like, it was going poorly for the red team at one point, but they just didn't count the numbers that they were looking at, and Buds was able to sneak around for a great pass and an easy goal for them. So now with a 4-point lead for red team, they have a bit more leeway to just work on defense and not let Goonsky grab that ball and push forward like he's going to try to do right now. Unfortunately, D-Fox gets taken out very quickly, and as a lot of their burst damage, that's going to be very tricky for blue team to push through a chokehold like that. Nutrigrain takes big damage though, able to be healed up by the Dragonfly. Hino gets, oh my god, barely lives. Goonsky trying to push through as fast as possible, but able to get that 1 point in. Very good for the blue team. Now if they can just get 1 3-point score, they can tie it up and make this game much closer than it already is. All right, 2 members of the blue team able to get out solidly. Still, you see the numbers barely going in blue team's favor, but we're seeing a lot of poke damage from blue team. Not enough focus fire coming from them. So as they are able to get kills, red team is able to get that one push they need to get into the goal very quickly, or sneak around them and not even have to worry about team fighting. So while blue team is ahead in kills, red team's ahead in teamwork. All right, Heino gets quickly taken down. Gunski can focus down. Death Tree getting some nukes in. As we see damage from red team slowly going down. Jeffrey finally taken out. Oh, here we go. Huge damage coming out from blue team as three members just get crazy damage in. Death Tree gets taken down. Gunski gets taken down. Heino's starting to respawn. But Buds gets the ball again, and a great ninja pass for red team. So now 6 points on the board and only 20 seconds left in this period. Red team can feel very confident in their lead. I don't know, keep pushing like they have been, because that's really the best defense, is using that offense to keep the ball in the enemy team's base and as far away from theirs as possible. All right, and with that, we're entering the third period. Man, this game is really close, but a lot more solid focus fire coming from SM, as they're just able to push through so well, and not keeping track of Buds is really hurting blue team right now. I mean, if you don't see the numbers, you should start being aware. If you don't see the numbers, your healer or your backfielder, whoever that is, probably should be a Dragonfly, should be keeping an eye out for where that pass is going to go until you see the full team in front of you. Because right now the red team's just ninja passing like crazy, and it's working. Once again, we see that bulwark push. Oh, and the blue team's able to answer with their own. TDM's going to go out, but the ball is pushed forward. So Buds is going to have the ball in his hands, and blue team's just not going to be able to catch up. This just looks like a straight push for them, as blue team came in from the side and just tried to team as fast as possible. Buds just shot out of there and was able to get away cleanly and able to put another 3 points on the board. Just, that was a hard one to do, because that was a good answer to red team's regular strategy of using the bulwark on the side lane. They tried to get that TDM as fast as possible, but they weren't able to group it fast enough like the red team was, because red team has practiced that strategy over and over again. They were able to get out of there fast enough to grab the ball, give it to Buds, and get him out of there by the time blue team was able to start TDMing. Just like that, another quick regroup by red team, get that bulwark off, and blue team's just not even able to react to that. They're so quick in organization for red team. We're seeing it pass to center by the red team. TDM going, chasing from the side lane, as poor Billy is going to try to push forward. There we go as he evacuate. Oh, but he's not able to get in, so he's going to pass it back and try to focus on TDMing. Superior grabbing the ball, and is able to get in there, but not push forward. Oh, Gunski's able to grab the ball and is able to get the ball out of there as fast. No. Oh my God. Oh, that rebound. Oh, so good. So good. Gotta make sure you get that ball out of there. And man, red team was just on top of that ball all the time. I mean, that one chance that blue team was able to clear the ball, red team was just like, no. And able to get right on top of the ball and able to, oh God, it was so good. And now with a 12-point lead, we're going to see a lot of struggle from blue team to just really even bother. I mean, they're so distracted right now by all the TDMing that's going on and trying to figure out where Buds is all the time. Seriously. He's always behind them. So right there, they focus him down. Now they have a chance to push for the ball. Superior tries to clear the ball. And is, wow, able to stay alive with a nice Dragonfly heal. Continuous clearing from red team as they just want to continue TDMing, running down the last 2 minutes of the game, and not have blue team score any more points than needed. I mean, especially in tournament play, you don't want to start being lenient on the other team because it just makes you sloppier for the next game. So red team's just going to continue TDMing, keep working on trying to get the ball out of there as Gunski tries to push forward by himself, just not protected by his team. Blue team's just getting sloppy at this point. All right, red team's starting to clear out blue, and they're going to try to push mid or just not even bother. They're going to let the ball sit there, and they're just going to guard mid and try to TDM as much as possible. There we go. Superior with the ball. See if they can push towards the... Well, no, they're going towards the center. Another pass to Buds. Is the blue team able to react fast enough, though? Nope. He's able to get that speed buff on the side lane and afterburner in, and just nothing they can do. I mean, they're not focused at this point, and they're just not going to try and bother. And with only 20 seconds left in the match, it's kind of hard to. So that's going to be the end of the game, basically. Right from the start, we saw a lot of similar pushes from both teams, and the TDM was just going back and forth. But the focus fire started to go away from blue team, and they just were trying to chip away at every member of red team instead of just going one at a time like SM was. And so you started seeing SM win every fight one after another and being able to push through. And then when they started focusing on team fights again, Buds was just going around ninja goaling every time after that. So that's going to be the end of this match. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to click the like, subscribe buttons below for future content on Firefall, and I'll see you next time.